After a miserable week at Circuit of the Americas and a few tears and DQs later, we're back at our normal short track. I say the first proper short track because it's an actually small track unlike Phoenix where, yeah, you know. Anyways, Keith's race card. 1. Tires. Mostly cold tires because your first 2 laps are absolutely miserable. I don't know why the car just doesn't want to turn center. Mostly in 3, you'll figure that out. 2, it's still a short track, so all the short track shenanigans apply. You'll probably struggle for green flag runs because apparently nobody knows how to do more than 5 laps on here without wrecking. And number 3, pit road is a little tricky, but you probably don't gotta worry about it because I doubt you'll see a green flag pit stop, so yeah, that's just pretty much it. There's more things that could be said about this place, but those are the main 3. Anyways, let's get to pit road and we'll talk about the lap. Alright, making our way to pit road. 5th gear, we're going to downshift the minute we get onto the brakes into the corner. Never release the brakes. Keep downshifting, we're in 3rd. Down to 2nd at the yellow cone. Let's speed it up because you know how that goes. There's your pit exit thingy. There's your pit speed limit exit. Stay under the yellow. You know, and merge at the blue cone, which is right there. And you can see I barely made it, but we made it. Onto the lap. Alright, here we are about to take our lap. As usual on short tracks, I do the 2nd lap. Fix setup, fixed weather. Track tip should be 107. Only change I made to the fix set was brake bias at 48-point-something%. I don't remember the exact number, but I'll put some settings there on screen anyway. Lap time in the middle. You see the gear there on the left. Track map on the right. And yeah, so things look a little bit different because I recorded at a higher quality, but I might have to downscale it anyway. Back to 1440p because, well, file sizes are huge. Anyways, let's see how this lap was done, then we'll talk about it. And there we have it for a 22.3. Not the greatest lap, but it'll do. Let me back that up. So you want to get a good run out of 4 to make our approach as quick as possible, I guess. So let me play it and I'll slow-mo it when the important stuff comes up, which is basically here. So we're looking at this. See those stripes there on the wall? The one that looks like the NASCAR logo, kinda. We're looking at that, and the one that's, well, sort of down there a little bit. In this section is pretty much where you're going to brake. It might vary, so that's why I said in the section. So let me slow-mo it. We're going to be braking pretty much right in the middle of those 2 right about here. Trail braking, as usual. The more you turn in, the less brake you'll use. And we're following this groove that's right about here. Basically the exact racing groove that you see. Accurate for once. So we're just following that. Turning in pretty much where it says turn 1. A big old yellow thing. Start to turn in more. We're going to aim for the bottom line, which is the yellow there. Going to let it roll a little bit. Once you get it turned, then once you feel the turn, start picking up the throttle. And you have to pick it up slowly because of the way the track is shaped. It'll probably jump out on late exit, but if you can stay in it, go ahead and try it, and then power out. And we're looking here on the right for this black Xfinity logo on the entry to turn 3, and pretty much right after that, we're going to get on the brakes, so let me slow-mo it. Hard on the brakes, and we're going to turn in a little bit earlier than the actual groove. Something like this. And same situation, trail braking to the yellow line. Once you feel the turn, get off the brakes. If it turns on you, start picking the throttle back up. Once you feel the turn, which should be quite shortly afterwards. And use all the track. And pretty much from here, it won't turn all the way until you get to the Geico. Then it starts to turn because the setup's really weird. And then power out. Use all the track, car gets on edge, and there you go. Alright, that's it for this track guide. It's a short track, so there's not much to it. Just 2 corners unlike, technically 4, but unlike last week where there was 20. So that's pretty much it. We'll do the next one, which is probably going to be fun. So yeah, Sim Racing Chewy sign.